Hey guys, I'm the Berk and I do things, and today is going to be my makeup inventory and makeup roulette video. I usually do these quarterly, but the last couple months have gotten away from me, so we're doing this as of August 14th. So this is going to go all my makeup inventory changes from April 1st through August 14th because it doesn't really matter. So what we'll do is we'll go through all the changes in my category. I have all the products in front of me that have been used up and have come into my collection in the last 4.5 months. And then at the end of the video, we will do a makeup roulette. I don't even think I've done a makeup roulette this year. It's just been chaos after chaos. And I'm sure it will be extra chaotic today. Also, if it just looks like I'm saying my shirt says I'm a nightmare, only before coffee. And I've got my coffee right here. So you're in luck. Hopefully I won't be a nightmare today. So if you are ready for inventory updates and makeup roulette, where a number generator chooses a full face of makeup for me, then keep on watching. Let's go. So the first category in my makeup spreadsheet is bronzers, and I had one leave my collection since the last video, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick. This was in my project pan and I was able to finish it up. Didn't really love this product. I currently have 16 bronzing products, so that includes contouring stuff as well. And what I wind up doing is I go through bronzers, blushes, highlighters, face palettes, and then I kind of let a number generator choose if one, we're doing individuals of each, or two, we're gonna do face palette also. And then I try to get cream and powder in each 3 of the categories. For blushes, I got one new one in June, and this one came in PR from Merit, and this is their Flush Balm in the shade Beverly Hills. I haven't done a makeup review in quite some time, but I have been testing this out and I like it, but I would not say this has become like an all-time favorite formula for me. I currently have 44 blushes in my collection, just a small number. Next is highlighters. I have had no change in highlighters, meaning I still have 15 in my collection. And then for face palettes, I also have had no change and still have 19 in my collection. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna pull up the Google number generator and I will choose between 1 and 2. 1 will be like bronzer, blush, highlight, or 2 will draw a face palette first. So we got 2, so we will do a face palette. I do have 19 face palettes. We land on number 18. 18 is a cream blush palette. So then I'll choose individuals for all the rest. For bronzers, we have 16. I land on 12. 12 is a powder bronzer. And then we'll try to roll for a cream. 9 is powder, so let's roll again. 1 is a cream, so we'll do that. Okay, then for blushes, since I already rolled the cream blush palette, we'll only be rolling for a powder blush. And like I said, I have 44. 29 is cream. Let's try again. I have a lot of cream blushes. 13, perfect. That's powder. All right, lastly, we have highlights. And like I said, I have 15 of those. 10 is a cream. 5 is a powder. Perfect. That was easy. Sometimes I feel like I'm rolling forever. All right, next category is eyeshadow palettes. And I did buy one new one this current month. This is the Feels from ColourPop, which looks like this. This is sold at Target. So now I have 38 palettes in my collection, meaning my individual shadows increased by 9, meaning I now have 405 individual shadows. What I do for eyeshadow is I let the number generator choose between 1, an individual palette, or 2, 5 randomly generated eyeshadows from my entire collection, which is the scary option. So we'll start with choosing between 1 and 2. 1. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little relieved. So like I said, I have 38 palettes. So let's see what we land on. Number 20. Ooh, that's a good one. The next category I have is foundations, and in April I did finish up my L'Oreal Pro Glow in the shade 202. I have 2 other shades of this currently. One is a little bit more full than the other. They're 2 different shades completely. However, I don't see these in store anymore. I don't know if they're trying to like discontinue this line, but this is honestly like my all-time favorite foundation, so I'm pretty bummed out. So I currently have 30 in my collection. I will do a number generator for this, but if the shade is like my fairest shade, like I need to re-roll. So we'll see what happens. So let's see. 15, the shade is medium sand. So I feel like we could do that. Honestly, that might be a little even dark for me right now, but we can make it work. The next category is eye primers, and I have no change in that category, so I still have two, which is just a eyeshadow primer and a glitter primer. Concealers. So I used up one in April and I used up one in August, and I got two new ones in July. So the two I used up, the first is from Dose of Colors, and this is the shade Fair. I liked this one, but it definitely wasn't a favorite. And this one is actually going to be in the August empties, and it's the Milani Conceal and Perfect. Again, I feel like I like this more when I first got it, but now these days I feel like it's a little heavier than I prefer. Then the two new ones I got from Flower Beauty, I got their Serum Concealer. I have used this a few times now and I've been enjoying it. I also got the NYX Bear With Me. I haven't had a chance to play with this one yet, but I am excited. So for concealers, I currently have 13 in my collection. Number 7. I am going to use this one, but because of the type of product it is, I'm going to roll for a second product as well, just so we have something to work with. Number 2. Okay, yeah, those two together can work. For setting sprays, I did use up one in April, and this was in my project pan, and this was the e.l.f. Genakin spray. I really did enjoy this, but it's discontinued, so it's not like I could get it again. So I currently have 21 in my collection. Number 8. Oh my goodness. I think this is the oldest one in my collection. I like forget I own it. I need to finish this one up this year for sure. Brow products. In April I used one up, in May I used one up, in June I used one up, and in July I used 2 up. So that's 5 used up. In July I also got 2 products, and in August I got 1 product. And actually, just letting you know, I have ordered another brow product. It's a tinted brow gel. I haven't bought a tinted brow gel in so long, so I'm kind of excited to try something new out. Let's go through these brow products. So the ones I used up in no particular order. I have the AOA Brow Pencil. This is from Shop Miss A. It's a $1 pencil. It's kind of like that thicker triangle shape. Not an all-time favorite. I also used up a sample of Precisely My Brow. Again, this is a nice product, but it's expensive for what it is. I have an Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. I've gone through like 5 of these in my life, and I used to really like it, but this one, I don't know if the formula changed or if I got a bad batch or something. It just didn't perform the way it used to, so I'm not hopping back to buy it because it's pricey and it should work. I also here finished up the Oma Beauty Baby Hair. This is my second one of these pencils. I really do like it, but again, it's kind of pricey. I have 3 NYX brow pencils here, 1 that's been used up, 2 that I've bought that are new. I really like this brow pencil. It's probably my favorite at the moment. Like I said, I've used one up and I already bought 2 more. Then this last one is from Arches and Halo, and I got this one at TJ Maxx. I have used up one of these in the past. It's like a Target brand, although I don't see the brand at Target anymore, so maybe they got rid of the brand, but it was basically like an eyebrow brand. It wasn't too bad. So I currently have 14 brow products in my collection, so let's try to roll for a pencil and a gel. 6 is a pencil, and let's see if we can get gel. 12 is a pencil. 4, pencil. 8, gel. We'll do that. Eyeliners. I did get 1 new one in July. I got this ColourPop Creme eyeliner in the shade Sunnyvale. It's a brown liner. I've been wanting something brown. I also want a brown liquid liner, but I'm still kind of on the hunt for a good one of those. So I currently have 13 eyeliners in my collection. So let's roll for a pencil and a liquid. 10 is a pencil. 13 is a pencil. 12 is a pencil. 9 is a pencil. 12, we already got, is a pencil. 7 is a pencil. Oh my god, 8 again. 7, we already got. 3 is a pencil. 5 is a pencil. Oh my gosh, I'm getting 12 again. 2, pencil. 9, pencil. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. 11, pencil. 13, pencil. This is crazy. 6, there we go. That one was stressful. That one made my arm hurt. All right, face powders. I finished 1 in April and 1 in May. Both of these were little free samples I got. One is the Laura Mercier setting powder and one is the Cover FX setting powder. Both are fine, but I wouldn't pay for either of these. So I currently have 11 powders in my collection. I might draw 1 or 2. We'll kind of see how the wind flows. So I have 11. 7 is, you know what, let's just do 7. We can make it work. Primers. I got 3 new in April, used 2 up in April, and used up 1 in May. So I got a PR package from Smashbox with like all their new primers, and I kept the ones that I felt like I would like the most. So this is the only one I've tried so far, and it's the like green redness correcting. It works pretty well. I haven't tried these out yet. This is the Primerizer Plus. I have used the Primerizer before, and this is an Illuminating Glow Primer, which I haven't used that yet. And then I used up 3 samples. I used 2 Becca First Lights. I think I might be out of Becca primers now officially. And then 1 MAC Strobe Cream. I like these, but I'm not going to buy them. Not that you could buy Becca. So I currently have 22 primers in my collection. 18. Okie dokie. Right, the next category is lipsticks. And the way I do lips is I go through them and then I let a number generator choose between 1 through 4, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, lip gloss, lip liner. So lipsticks, I had no change since the last video. I still have 31 in my collection. Liquid lipsticks, I did get 1 new one in July, and I don't know if you consider this lipstick liquid, but it's a lip stain. It's the Ulta Beauty Weightless lip stain in the shade, I think, Cherry something. So I currently have 25 in my collection. Lip glosses, I got 1 new one in May, 1 new one in June, 2 new ones in July. In May, my mom got me this one for Mother's Day, Josie Marin Natural Volume Gloss in Timeless. It's actually like a very interesting color. I don't really have a lip gloss like this. It doesn't really have a scent. In June, I was gifted this one from Merit. This is their Shade Slick Gelée in Maraschino. I have been enjoying this, but I don't think it's like the best ever. And then I bought from Milani their Fruit Fetish in Strawberry Melon. This one smells delicious. And then I also got this one from e.l.f. This is their Squeeze Me Lip Balm, but I use it more like a gloss. So now I have 38 glosses. Lastly, I have lip liners. I did get 1 new lip liner from Essence, and this is their 18-hour matte lip liner in the shade Rosy Nude. I actually wore this one yesterday, and I thought it was really nice. So we will start with choosing between 1 and 4. 4, so lip liner. So usually if I land on lip liner, I wind up choosing another category to go with it, but we'll start with lip liner with 12. I blend on 8, so I think we can do a gloss too. Why not? A gloss with lip liner usually looks good. So like I said, I have 38 glosses. Right, the last category is mascara, and I used 1 up in May, 1 in June, 1 up in June, 1 up in July, and I got 2 new ones in July. So the used up are Wander Beauty Mile Higher Club. I like this one, but I'm not going to buy it. MAC False Lash Extreme Black, did not like this one. Maybelline Sky High is the one I'm most likely to repurchase. I think this is my 3rd tube of it. Big fan of that. Then I bought the Grande Mascara with Conditioning Peptides on Prime Day, and I was gifted the Pacifica Stellar Glaze in PR. I currently have 19 mascaras in my collection. Let's see what we land on. Number 15. Okie dokie. Actually, that's convenient because that is one I actually currently have open. All right, so I'm gonna go gather everything and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm not starting out with primer today just because of the things I landed on. I'm gonna do it a little different, and I'm gonna start with concealer today. I did land on ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I have this in the shade Fair 20N. This one is one that has never really made a lasting impression on me. It's fine. It's one that I'll be able to finish out, but I've never had a complexion product from ColourPop that I've absolutely loved. I'm going in with my AOA sponge and just blending that out. So I'm going to mix my primer and my foundation choice together, and it's interesting because this is a combination I've actually been using throughout the summer. So for my primer, I landed on the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and for the foundation, I've landed on the Tarte Found Sealer, and I've been using this up because it's summertime and it's small, so I'm hoping to get the most out of this one before my tan fades. But I've been mixing them together since this is a more matte foundation and this has a glow. So it's a little dark for me right now because I don't have a fresh tan on, but we'll make it work. So I kind of have just been drawing this all over my face. No real rhyme or reason to it. And then I'm gonna put a pump of the Found Sealer on. I'm just gonna dot that because it is thicker. It's definitely thicker. I don't even know if they still sell this formula. And then I'm gonna go in with my sponge and blend it all together. The shade is a little yellow for me, but we'll make it work. Also, using a sponge helps make it not quite as full coverage, and it's a little less matte. So the initial concealer I landed on was the Becca Under Eye Primer, so I'll go in with this one now. I usually do this after my regular concealer just to brighten up under the eye. So for a cream bronzer, I landed on this from Catrice. This is their triangular stick contour. I haven't used this in a while, but make it work. I'm just gonna do a little bit. Then I'm gonna go in with this Jelly Pop brush from e.l.f. So many of my brushes are dirty. I am beyond overdue for brush cleaning. Then for cream blush, I landed on this, the e.l.f. Active palette. It has this little collab here. So I'm gonna go in with, I think, this blush right here. And I usually use my fingers with this palette and I just kind of tap it. I don't know if they still make this workout collection, but I bought this blush on Hannah Louise Poston's recommendation and it really is a nice formula. And then for a cream highlight, I landed on the Milk highlighter stick in Lit. I'm actually currently trying to pan the shade Turn. So, I mean, I do like this formula. It's pretty easy to use. I will say that I don't like the found sealer. I feel like my skin looks incredibly textured right now. So for a powder, I didn't actually land on a setting powder. I landed on a powder foundation, but I think it's okay. I think we can make it work today. I landed on the Pure 4-in-1. I have this in Fair Ivory, so I'm gonna have to go fairly light-handed with it, but I think we can make it work. It's gonna start under the eyes. And this is the e.l.f. tapered brush. I'm gonna set the lids and the brows around my nose. And then I'm gonna go in with a fluffier brush. This is the flat powder brush from Moda. I'm gonna very lightly brush over everything so it's not too heavy. Not my favorite base ever. For brows, I did land on two brow products from e.l.f. The e.l.f. brow pencil in neutral brown and the Wow Brow also in neutral brown. Again, neither of these are really favorite products of mine, but I'm able to, you know, use them up. Don't really love how thick this one is. Pretty sure I got this one as a free sample. The Wow Brow is like the only tinted I've really ever liked. Like I said, I just ordered a new tinted that I'm excited to try out because I've heard such good things. And now I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I landed on a lot of e.l.f. in this. Forever Sun-Kissed bronzer. Gonna go with this e.l.f. complexion brush. Bronze up a bit. I will say, this is a very like warm tone look, I feel like, that I have going on, and I landed on a cool tone eyeshadow palette, so we'll see how it goes. From Kaja, I landed on the Chocolate Dahlia, which is 2 mattes and 1 shimmer. So I'm gonna see how I can make it work with the current look we have going. I'm gonna start with the mid-tone brown here. Start blending that into the crease. Should I do a halo eye today? I haven't done a halo eye in a while. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Now I'm gonna go in with the darker brown, and like I said, I'm gonna try for a halo eye, so we'll see how this goes. I haven't done a halo in a very long time. Do I even remember how to do it still? And I'm gonna put on some NYX glitter primer. I will say the Kaja shimmers have a lot of fallout, so I really need to use glitter primer for them. They're very, very pretty though. All right, then for eyeliner, I landed on this NYX retractable eyeliner. It's black, and the Physicians Formula liquid liner. This NYX liner is really not a favorite of mine. I find that it transfers a lot. I do love the Physicians Formula. However, mine is starting to fray, which I feel like inevitably happens. Oh, there's some really bad wings. Oh, my camera is overheating, so I will take a break and be back with the rest. Okay, I'm back. The eye look, I don't hate it. It's a little like sultry for a Monday morning, but it is what it is. Blush, I landed on literally my favorite blush ever. This is my most used blush. My MAC Mineralized Blush in Cosmic Force. It is a baked blush, but I've used the heck out of this one. I like that it's like such like a kind of neutrally shade that I feel like I can get away with it with almost every look, so it should work with the look we've got going. Now to go on with the powder highlight I landed on, which is from Tarte, and this is the shade Stunner. It smells very good. I don't use powder highlight very much anymore, but you know, we're already like rocking some sort of a smoky eye, so why not? And then I'll just go over that with my blush brush a bit. For setting spray, I landed on the Pure Bliss makeup setting spray. Like I said, this is my oldest setting spray. I got this so long ago. I think I got this on Amazon. There's like this much left, so I should try to finish that this year. Lip liner. I landed on the NYX lip liner in Peekaboo Neutral. It's a very well-loved lip liner. It's honestly very short compared to other ones I have, because I don't always remember to use lip liner. but this is definitely one of my more reached for ones. Okay, so that's Peekaboo Neutral. I'm gonna go in with my mascara and then the lip gloss. So then on the Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara, I've been actually testing this out lately. This sample I think I got it for free from Ulta, and I really don't like it. I don't like this like curvy kind of wand. I feel like it's hard for me to like get in there, and it smudges a lot for me throughout the day, which is a big no-go for me. For lip gloss, I landed on the Buxom Full-On Lip Cream in Bellini. Cannot find that anywhere, so I have a full-on lip cream in the shade Hot Toddy. I don't know how different the shades are, but honestly, like, I can't be that different. This is the finished look. I feel like this is a very not summery look, so not something I'll be rocking anytime soon. It's a little smokier than I typically wear. You can let me know what you think of this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this combination again anytime soon. Yeah, that was it for this year's, it feels like, makeup inventory roulette. I don't know when I'm gonna film another one of these, hopefully in a couple months, maybe during Vlogmas. That might be a good time to do one of these. Let me know what you think. And yeah, as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Instagram down below. Give it a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.